Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of When Reality Hits. It is your girl, Brittany Cartwright. I am coming at you from my recovery bed. I am 9 days post-surgery. Actually, I'm 10 days post-surgery today. I had my surgery last Wednesday. I got there at 5:30 in the morning. For those of you who do not know, I recently had a mommy makeover, and I am beyond excited about my decision. I am so happy. It's something that I have wanted to do for me for a very long time. I asked a lot of you guys what you wanted to know about my surgery, and I got so many amazing questions that I'm going to answer. So thank you for that. Thank you for a lot of the love and support that I've seen on social media. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. There's also some trolls out there, but that goes along with whatever you do, whatever you post, no matter what. You can't make everybody happy, but I just want everybody to know, like, I did this for me. It was about my confidence. I was torn down in my last relationship. Comments were made. It was even talked about on the Valley, comments like that. I looked like a tree trunk and different stuff like that. And I had lost a lot of my confidence. So I really wanted to get my confidence back. I thought this was perfect timing. I think I deserved it, and I really wanted to do it for myself. And I couldn't be happier with my decision. So now we will go on to some of your questions. You guys wrote in so many amazing ones, and I'm so thankful for that. This is from Ellie Marie. What all did you have done? Happy for you. Thank you so much. Okay, so we are getting right into it. Everything that I had done. So first off, I had abdominal reconstruction. After I had cruise, which, by the way, I was humongous when I was pregnant, and I thank my body so much for giving me my beautiful son. I will never take anything for granted. I really just did this as a confidence thing for me, because I'm starting to feel so much better after everything I've been through where I'm at, and I wanted to feel as good on the outside as I'm starting to feel on the inside, and I thought that was very important for my mental health. But after having cruise, I gained a lot of weight. So I had a lot of stretch marks, and I kind of had a shelf at the very bottom below my belly button that would not go away. You guys have seen me in my weight loss journey. I fluctuate so much. My weight goes up, my weight goes down. It goes all around. So even at my skinniest, whenever I was working with Jenny Craig, I still had the stretch marks. I still had the shelf. And I had something called diastasis recti, and that is abdominal separation. So it's a condition in which the large abdominal muscles separate, and mine did not go back together after having cruise. A lot of women have this after they have a baby, but some people are completely different, and you would never even know that they looked like they had a baby. For me, with my diastasis recti, my abs were separated, so at the top of my stomach, it was almost sticking out more than the bottom of my stomach because my abs were separated. So the top of my stomach was almost sticking out as far as my boobs were. And I hated that. So what they did is they went in and they basically pulled all of my skin back from my stomach, and they completely put everything back in place. So they put my abs back in place. They put everything back in place like it was before, sewed all of that together. So that is extremely painful and a tough recovery, but I could already tell such a difference. Like, I could look down and my stomach doesn't stick out like it used to. I would touch the top of my stomach, and it wasn't even fat. It felt like my abs were right there. And it's because I had that diastasis recti. And a lot of people on the internet are like, oh, you took the easy way out, blah, blah, blah. You could have worked out. You could have done this. Yes, whenever I work out and lose weight, I do look a lot smaller, but I still had diastasis recti. I still had stretch marks, and I still had that shelf that I could not get rid of no matter what I did. And that's another thing that led to my decision to get the full-on mommy makeover. So they did abdominal reconstruction. And then I did lipo around my back and around my sides and my stomach to help shape and get my body back to the way it was looking pre-baby. Lipo is not easy. My back is sore as well as my front. So it's been difficult to sleep. And then I had a full tummy tuck. So they cut off a bunch of the skin. I've got pictures of it and everything. It is crazy to see, but they took off a lot of the skin from underneath my belly button to right above like my pubic bone and all the way across. So it's crazy. Like all my stretch marks are gone and my stomach is completely flat. They moved my belly button up. So that's what I did for the tummy tuck. And then with my boobs, I got my implants taken out. I got a smaller size put in. They took out some of my breast tissue to help make it look smaller as well, and I got a lift. So my boobs are perky. They are beautiful. I am so, so, so happy. So that is everything I got done. I got abdominal reconstruction, lipo, tummy tuck, and breast implants taken out, smaller ones put in, and a lift. And I am so freaking excited. This is from Girls Love Bravo. What size breast were you before, and what size are you now? I'm not somebody who was like really looking at my, like what size I was, if that makes any sense. Cause I would wear bras and stuff, but I also didn't wear bras a lot of the time, because of comfort wise and because they got so big. So whenever I first got my breasts done, I loved the way they looked in the very beginning. And that was 10 years ago. So after 10 years, it's time to get your implants redone anyway, because you never know what could happen health wise. You never know if one could start leaking. There's just a lot of different things. So it's always good to get them redone every 10 years. So my 10 years has been up, which is crazy that it's been that long. But I would have to say I was up to like an F or an E. I mean, my boobs got humongous and I knew that. And I was so uncomfortable. I did not like getting dressed. It was a whole thing. After having cruise and after breastfeeding and then my weight fluctuating, they just got so big and they would not go back down to the way they were whenever I first got them done. So, they were humongous. I'm aware of that. I was uncomfortable for a while. I've known that I wanted to do the surgery for a while, and that's another reason I'm so happy I did it. I can already feel that I'm so much more comfortable, even just sitting here, even just like moving my arms around and different stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly what size I'll be. I'll still be swollen for a while. I still wanted boobs. I love boobs. I wanted big boobs from the beginning. So I'll probably be like a full C, small D, but it is a huge difference. And they look amazing. This is from Birdie Spider. Are you planning on having more kids? So one of the reasons I waited so long to have this surgery done, because I have wanted to have it done for a while, is because I thought I wanted more kids. I definitely did. And I'm not against having more kids in the future. It just doesn't seem like something that's going to happen for me right now. Whenever I was still married to Jax, I definitely wanted another kid. That was part of our plan. And obviously that did not work out. So that was part of the reason why I was pushing off having the surgery. Now I'm just like, whatever God gives me, if I find somebody in the future, I still have to figure out like dating and if I want to have more kids. It's not something that I'm like, if I don't have more kids, I'm going to be so upset. I'm so happy, so content. Cruz is everything to me. He is amazing. I love my life. I'm very lucky, very blessed. So I guess I'm just seeing where the future holds. One of the things that my doctor said whenever I went in is that it is a myth that people can't have kids after having a tummy tuck. So that is a complete myth. If I was to get pregnant again, I might have a completely different pregnancy than I had the first time. I might not gain as much weight. I might not get the stretch marks. There's just so much that goes into it. And I could bounce right back, or maybe I might need a little tuck here and there after if I did it again too. Who knows? I don't know what my future holds, but my doctor said it is a complete myth that you can't have children after having a tummy tuck or a breast lift. I was able to breastfeed with my fake breasts the first time as well. So you just never know what's going to happen. I'm not against having more kids, but I'm just trying to wait and see where life takes me. And it's not something I see happening within the next few years. So why should I wait any longer on getting my mommy makeover whenever it's something that I really, really wanted to do? And I just feel so, so glad that I did it. This is from Official Honesty. How bad is it? And is it worth it? Is it worth it? I want one after having 2 kids, but I'm so scared. I get being scared. It is a lot. It is a big surgery. It really is. It's not easy. I will say the first couple days, the first like 3 or 4 days were terrible, and I was expecting that. It was I couldn't get out of bed. I had to have somebody stay the night with me 24/7. I would call them from the guest room. They had to lift me out of bed so that I could go to the bathroom or do anything. I did not leave my upstairs bedroom for the entire first week. Very bedridden. You have to lay on your back, and I'm a stomach sleeper. I couldn't lay on my sides or anything, so you're just on your back, and you have to stay elevated. So sleeping has been very, very uncomfortable. But I look at it as, the pain is temporary, but the surgery is life-changing. So I 100% think it's worth it. I would definitely do it again. I am on the other side now. I'm still in pain, not gonna lie. I don't even really feel my boobs, which is crazy. My stomach is the most painful, and I think that makes sense because I had the abdominal reconstruction and the tummy tuck and the lipo. So my pain is mainly in my stomach. And you use your ab muscles and your core for everything. So just moving around or doing anything, I'm still very much in pain, but I don't even feel my boobs. My boobs do not hurt whatsoever. And I thought that was wild. But yeah, I was scared as well. And it's something that will be life-changing for me. And I do not regret a second of it. This is from Rebecca McCann. Where do they cut? Below the belly button? So yes, they cut way below the belly button, even way below like your bikini line, so that you don't see the scars if you want to wear a bikini or if you want to wear little belly shirts or whatever you want to do, you will never see the scars. And then my boobs are cut underneath as well. And then a line down the center just because I had to do the lift as well, and they had to move my nipples. Eventually with that, I do have those scars, but eventually with that, I'm going to be doing creams. I'm going to be doing all these different things, and I'm going to be doing laser treatment. So hopefully my scars will not be showing at all. They are very small. My doctors were amazing, and it's not something that I feel bad about. I think that just the change is so drastic. I saw myself for the first time at my post-op appointment on Wednesday, and I cried so much, happy tears. It was all happy tears whenever they took off the stomach wraps and they showed me my boobs again. My boobs look amazing. Yes, I have more stitches and stuff than I had the first time that I got them done, but I know that those are going to go away, and I know with all the stuff I'm going to do to try to make them go away, like I said, I'm going to get laser treatments, I'm going to be using creams, I'm going to be doing all these different things to make sure that they are very minimal. And my doctors, again, are amazing, so they are very small. And then with my tummy tuck, it's like I said, it's way below the line, and I just feel like whenever I looked in the mirror and I didn't have the stretch marks anymore, I didn't have that saggy skin anymore, I just instantly started crying. It looked amazing. And I mean, I can't even explain how it felt, but it was just tears of joy immediately. And it is so worth it. This is from Lucy Less. Do you feel physically and emotionally lighter? Yes, I feel both. I feel lighter both ways. Like I said earlier, having my breasts done has been amazing. It's been great. Having my breasts taken out and smaller has been amazing. I feel like I can move my arms more. I feel like I can reach for things better. I just feel so much lighter, and it's great. And emotionally, once I start being able to wear clothes again, it was so hard to find clothes that fit me, where my boobs weren't always hanging out. It was so stressful getting dressed. I would get myself so down because I could not ever find anything that would fit me, being smaller smaller down below and bigger at the top. It was something I struggled with every single time I got dressed. My anxiety was terrible. The comments on social media and the stuff saying my boobs are too big and this and this and that. I agreed with that. I knew they were too big, but it's not like I can just wake up and go have a surgery as soon as I want to. I have a child. There are things that are involved. It's actual surgery. You have to go under anesthesia. It had to be the perfect timing, and this was the perfect timing for me. So I'm so glad I did it. I know once I'm out of this recovery, I'm just going to feel amazing. My sparkle is going to be sparkling everywhere, and I just cannot wait. This is from Laurie Fings, realtor. Make sure you do lymphatic massage. Makes a huge difference in swelling. Yes, I've heard this too. If anyone else is going through a mommy makeover or any kind of surgery like me, lymphatic massages are very important. I'm actually getting ready to start those. My doctor recommended that as well. I found someone who is actually going to be able to come to my house to do them. I know that they're going to be a little painful at first, but I've heard it does wonders with the swelling. And, I'm supposed to be swollen for like at least 3 months. But as I already said, whenever I saw at my post-op appointment, I look so much better already, even swollen. So I am just so excited, and I'm definitely getting ready to start the lymphatic massages. And if anyone is going through the same thing, you should try that too, because I've heard nothing but great things about it. And once I start them, I will let you guys know more. Should be starting them next week. Just trying to get a little bit of this pain away before I start, because goodness gracious, somebody rubbing on me right now. I can't even imagine it. It would be so painful, but I'm definitely going to do it soon. You know that moment when it's almost 6 p.m., the kids are hungry, and you're staring into the fridge holding half a snack pouch, 2 grapes, and 0 dinner plans? Yep. Been there more times than I'd like to admit. Turns out parenthood doesn't come with a meal plan. That's why I've stopped stressing over last-minute meals and started using Little Spoon, today's episode sponsor. They deliver real food for babies, toddlers, and big kids straight to your door, so mealtime actually feels easy. I love Little Spoon. Cruz is such a picky eater, and everything that he has tried from Little Spoon so far, he has loved, which is a huge win for us. It's rare to get him to try new foods, but he loves these, and they have everything that he needs to make sure that he is growing into a healthy big boy. And I just love that he's actually trying them all. At my house, the big hit lately is the Chicken Dunkers Lunchers. My kid thinks it's basically nuggets with dipping sauce. I love that it's loaded with hidden veggies, and I didn't have to peel, chop, or beg anyone to take a bite. We both win. Everything's made with real ingredients, no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or dyes. It's the rare combo of convenient and healthy. Oh, and here's the exciting part. Little Spoon is now in Target. So on your next diaper run, you can also grab baby and kid snacks, pouches, yogurt, smoothies, and bars. Little Spoon is the mealtime hack parents can't stop talking about. Try their no prep, nutrient-packed meals and snacks for babies, toddlers, and big kids. Get 50% off your first online order at littlespoon.com/reality with code REALITY at checkout. That's LITTLESPOON.com/reality. And don't forget to use our show's code for 50% off your first order. When Reality Hits is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations. This is from Christy Matthews. Would you do it again, or would you have done it sooner? I would 1000% do it again. Even though the first 4 days I felt like I was hit by a truck, but I would 1000% do it again. And would I do it sooner? 100% I would have done it sooner. I was putting it off because of different things in my life. The timing is right, but it is something I've wanted to do for a long time. So if I could have done it sooner, I would have. But I can't control the past, and I'm just so happy now that I did it, and I cannot wait to see the final results. I feel amazing. This is from Kay Stocco. What made you make the decision? I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I'm so happy too, so I appreciate that. What made me make the decision is that I just really wanted to feel good about myself naked. Honestly, I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel confident. I wanted to feel as good on the inside and the outside. After everything I've been through, I feel like I deserved it. I wanted to do it for me. I paid for everything myself. I've done everything myself. I chose exactly what I wanted to do. And it feels very empowering, and it feels amazing that I'm able to do this for myself. I made the decision. I've talked about it a little bit already, but getting dressed was so hard for me. The mental toll it took to leave my house and just not feeling confident, and feeling like I didn't fit into anything, and it just was such a struggle for me. And, in being back in the dating world, I wanted to feel sexy. I wanted to feel good. And I just felt like this was the time to do it. Why should I wait any longer? I've already put it off for years. And I am just so happy I did it. This is from Amy Law 22. Do you have scars? So I kind of talked about that before. Yes, I have scars, like really, really low, right above my pubic bone, under my boob and going down. And they had to move my nipple. And like I said, I'm going to be doing many treatments and different things to help reduce the scars. I did not scar at all from my first surgery. So I'm praying that it happens for me this time. I'm trying to eat really clean. They said it's important to eat clean. I'm not drinking. I don't smoke. I'm not doing anything like at all. I'm not putting anything into my body whatsoever. So I'm trying to be very healthy. And now that I can move around, I'm trying to move around as much as I can before I get exhausted. So I'm trying to do everything the right way to minimize any type of scarring. And my doctors are incredible. So they have, they fully expect my scars to almost completely go away. And that makes me very happy. This is from Jevin Joe Hall. Why didn't you downsize your breasts? You think it's a good look? Ask the internet. So these are some of the comments that I cannot stand. I did downsize my breasts. I guess some people out there were like, she didn't take her breasts out. She didn't do anything. All she did was a tummy tuck. This is why I wanted to talk and be open and honest about everything and it come right from my mouth so you guys know exactly what I did. Yes, honey, I did take out my breasts. I did go smaller. I did get a lift and I look amazing. The internet has been hard on me. The trolls have been hard on me. I knew my boobs were too big. It's not something I could just fix overnight. People need to give people some grace and be happy with their own decisions for their own bodies. We need to empower other women and not put them down. I'm not saying everybody should have to do a mommy makeover. Everybody should have to do a tummy tuck. If you are happy with your stretch marks, amazing. I was so happy with my stretch marks. It's just something over time I wanted to do for myself. I support whatever anybody wants to do with their own bodies. I support other women no matter what. If they want boobs, if they don't want boobs, if they want Botox, if they don't want Botox. It's your body. Do what you want to do that makes you happy. That's what matters, is that it's what makes you happy as a person. And I don't care what the internet has to say because I can never make everybody happy, honey. So maybe look into yourself and wonder why you say nasty things on the internet. Okay? All right. Moving on. This is from Ariana Elise. How did you find the confidence to want the makeover? New mom struggle. I feel you, girl. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. And I just felt like with everything I've gone through, I'm in such a better place. And I was like, why am I putting it off? I want to do this for me. I feel so empowered. Let me do this for me. And I feel great. I'm glad that I did it. It is a scary procedure. It's not easy. It's not for everyone, but I definitely just felt like it was time. And after everything I've been through, I just felt like I deserve to do it for me. And that really gave me the confidence. And I think this is going to make my confidence even better. Like, I cannot wait until this is completely over. My swelling is completely down. I think I'm going to feel amazing. And I'm just going to be so incredibly happy. This is from MDSNC Smith. What was it like recovering and having a toddler at the same time? So this was something that kind of surprised me. The first 4 days, I couldn't even leave my bed. Somebody had to help me get up, go to the bathroom, anything. Definitely couldn't go downstairs. Couldn't see Cruz like the first day at all whenever I came back. So Cruz is at my house 24/7. He is here. I have a wonderful nanny that comes from wake up till he goes to sleep, and I have a monitor in my room in case he wakes up throughout the night. But I'm not allowed to lift anything over 15 pounds. And I've still got the tube, so I have to be extremely careful. And I'm just extremely sore, so I can't risk busting stitches or anything like that. So now that I'm able to get up and walk around, I make sure I go downstairs. I have breakfast with him. I go outside while he's swimming. He comes to my room a lot. He picks roses from the garden and brings them to me every day. If I'm sleeping in my room or resting in my room, he comes in and gently gives me hugs and kisses. It has been amazing. Something I didn't expect was how much mom guilt I was going to have, because he is literally at my house. I get to see him 24/7. But I think where he is nonverbal, it has been so emotional on me, because him and I are so like we play all day long. So me not really being able to play with him and not being able to like wrestle with him and him climb on me and do all the boy stuff and all the hugs and all the kisses and everything like that. I've cried a couple times just because I feel like I miss him, which is crazy because he's here with me 24/7. But I just miss like hugging and loving and playing and letting him crawl on top of me and all that stuff. So the mom guilt has been pretty hard on me. I'm not going to lie, but I make sure I see him all day long. He knows I'm right here. He's probably wondering why I can't play with him as much, but this is just temporary. And I have to keep reminding myself this is just temporary. I'm only 1 week and 3 days out. After my second week, I'll be feeling so much better. I'll be able to do more things with him. And then after 6 weeks, I am completely cleared to do everything. So yeah, mom guilt has been hard, but I have made it a priority to make sure that he sees me all day long. And he has been amazing. My sweet little boy. He helps me feel better every single day. This is from Jordan Ian Bushmaster. What TV shows have you been watching while recovering? Oh my gosh, I have been in bed for so long that I have watched so much TV. I get so bored, but I have watched so much TV. So I started off watching that Ed Gein story with Charlie Human, is that how you say his name? On Netflix. And that was amazing. I watched that. It was a little confusing at times because they kept flashing back to all the movies that they had made. So I was like, wait, did that really happen? Or wait, did this happen? But that was a really good show. I would recommend watching it. I've been watching The Shining Veil with Courtney Cox on HBO. I've been watching that, and I've been watching a lot of 90 Day Fiance. There are so many different shows in the 90 Day Fiance like category on TLC. So I started off with watching 90 Day the Other Way, and now I've gone back to watching 90 Day Before the 90 Days. There's just so many different ones that you could watch, and these shows are hilarious. So a lot of 90 Day Fiancés. I'm trying to watch a lot of positive stuff. It is becoming spooky season, so I am going to start watching a lot of scary movies and things like that as well, because I love that. I also love true crime. So I've been watching a lot of different things, but right now 90 Day Fiancé is where it's at. This is from Adventure of Amanda V. How big were the implants? How much weight did you take off overall? I'm not sure exactly how much weight I took off overall. Like I said earlier, my boobs had to be like up to an E, like E or F, like they were humongous. So those are way far down, and all the skin and everything he took off. I think they took off at least like a gallon of skin, which is crazy. Probably about 10 pounds of different things that I was what I would say, but I feel so much better. My implants are smaller. I think my first implants were like 350. These are like 330 cc. So they are smaller implants, but what makes them even smaller is they took off a lot of like my breast tissue where I had gained weight and different stuff like that, and did a lift. So they just are a lot smaller. They feel so much better. So yeah, it's a big, big difference. This is from London with Anna. Why all the body shaming? That's something I will never understand. You know, I kind of talked about this earlier. People should never body shame anybody. You never know what somebody is struggling with behind closed doors. People were talking about my boobs 24/7, and it was something that I struggled with every single day of my actual life. You just never know what somebody's struggling with. Stop body shaming people. Lift each other up, especially other women. I think that is so important. Let everybody do what they want to do with their own bodies. Be supportive. Be happy for them. There's no need for the hate and for the shade whatsoever. This is from Elizabeth Costa. How bad are the drains? And do you feel like you can't stand up straight? Oh, yeah. I've definitely felt like I have been walking like I was 100 years old. Like, it's been hard to stand up straight for sure. I'm getting better and better every single day. The drains are hopefully coming out on Sunday, and I cannot wait for the drains to come out. The drains are for my stomach. They're not for my boobs. I don't have any drains in my boobs. The drains are for my stomach, and I empty them out. In the beginning, I had to empty them out like twice, 2 or 3 times a day. Now it's every 12 hours, so I do it like once a day, or at night in the morning. But you have to like clean the tubes, you know, make sure there's no chunks or anything. I know that sounds gross, but make sure there's nothing like clogging the tubes. And then you empty and you like measure how much, so that whenever it's time to get your drains taken out. Because if you're still leaking a lot, they want you to keep the drains in longer because it's better for your swelling. They are uncomfortable. It is annoying, but they help so much with your swelling and with your healing. So it has been a thing. Definitely feel like I can't stand up straight, but that has been getting better. I've been so worried about accidentally pulling one of the tubes out of my skin or doing anything like that. But it's been easier than I thought it would. I always have them covered. The drains have little clips so that you can clip them up so they're not hanging down. It's actually pretty easy to clean, and you just measure it and show your doctor how much comes out each day, and they'll decide off of that when you get them taken out. So hopefully mine will come out on Sunday, and I've heard that is also very painful, so I'll let you guys know after that happens what that experience felt like. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to get them out. But as long as it's helping me heal and helping with the swelling, then I'm all for leaving them in there as long as I possibly can. This is from Danielle Blair, 89. How much time from working out? So you cannot work out or do anything like that. You can't be in pools. You can't be in oceans. You can't have sex. You can't do a bunch of things. You can't lift over 15 pounds for 6 weeks. And then after 6 weeks, I can start working out, and that's going to be my plan. I definitely want to work out. I think this is going to motivate me so much to be so healthy because I'm going to look so good. I'm going to feel so motivated, and I'm definitely going to be in the gym, and I'm definitely going to just really focus on my health mentally and physically. So I can't wait. But yeah, 6 weeks total. So I'm down 1 week and a half. So got a ways to go, but it's all worth it. This is from Felicia. Do you have a goal, pre-baby outfit you are looking forward to wearing? I definitely have a goal. I definitely want to lose weight as well as have the surgery. I want to feel amazing. I cannot wait to wear a two-piece. I have not worn a two-piece bikini in years, and I've already saw in my post-op how flat my stomach is, so I definitely think that is something that I can do, and I did not think I would ever be able to say that. I could almost cry. So yeah, definitely getting back into a bikini will feel amazing. I just cannot wait to see what confidence this brings back into my life and what joy this brings back into my life. So yeah, definitely bathing suits and just fitting into some old clothes and definitely having my pre-baby body back. This is going to be absolutely amazing. Felicia, this is another one from Felicia. How excited are you for the results? I am so excited. Already seeing it just a week out. It looked amazing. Every week it's only going to get better and better and better and better. So I am beyond excited. I cannot wait to see how I look in 3 months after all the swelling goes down. I mean, I will do a big reveal after 3 months, but I'm sure I'll be posting photos and things along the way. But I just cannot wait to see how it looks. I'm so excited. So excited. So blessed that I was able to do this. This is from Kiki. Do you need me? Did Special Forces have to do with it? No, Special Forces had nothing to do with it. I've already known that I wanted to do this for a long time. Special Forces, I definitely wasn't in my best physical shape. I know that, but there was so much stuff that went into that. I didn't have much time to train for that either. So it wasn't like I had a whole year to prepare for that. It was a very tough show. I wanted to see if I could do it. It wasn't for me. I've said many times, having men scream at me, even though they were just doing their job, after me getting out of a toxic relationship, it did not motivate me. It triggered me. So it was not something that could keep me going. It just wasn't meant for me. But I'm proud of myself that I jumped out of a freaking helicopter. How many people can say that? My biggest fear is heights, and I did something like that. So I'm very, very, very proud that I still put myself out there. I didn't make it very far. It wasn't for me, but I still did it, and I'm proud of that. But no, it had nothing to do with what I'm doing now. Do I think if I came back in a year after having the surgery, after losing weight, after getting back into the gym, would I do better? 1,000%. Of course I do. I have always been a girl that loves cereal. Ever since I was little, I have loved it. Now I love it, and I've always wanted to find one that tastes amazing and that is actually good for you. So I found Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon makes high protein, zero sugar cereal and treats reinvented from your childhood. The nostalgia is amazing. I absolutely love it. I love things like this, and they are delicious. Every serving of Magic Spoon high protein cereal has 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs. They come in nostalgic flavors like fruity, cocoa, and frosted. Magic Spoon's high protein treats are crispy, crunchy, airy, and an easy way to get 12 grams of protein on the go, which I love because whenever I'm busy, it is hard to get all the things I need, and these are delicious. They come in mouth-watering flavors like marshmallow, chocolate peanut butter, and dark chocolate. Both are great on the go, pre or post workout, or as a midnight snack. Your girl gets hungry late at night. That's one of my downfalls. So having something like this that is delicious, that I love, that is good for me, I am all for it. Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/realityhits. Or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your nearest grocery store. That's magicspoon.com/realityhits for $5 off. Try them out. They are delicious. The nostalgia is amazing. Check them out. You will love it. Your inner child will go crazy. You guys, I am all about keeping the neck looking young and beautiful. We all care about our face and our skin routines, but we need to worry about the neck. It ages so much quicker. If you guys watch me on the Valley, I've already got a little nip and tuck under there trying to keep it young. It's one of my most insecurities, and I have found something that is amazing. It is called Go Pure. You guys have to check them out. They are incredible. Just because your neck and arms might be covered this fall doesn't mean you should pretend they don't exist. Covered up doesn't mean forgotten. Your skin still needs love. That's exactly why Go Pure created the Neck and Arm Cream Bundle, a powerhouse duo designed to visibly firm, smooth, and restore the look of sagging, crepey skin where it matters most. These high-performance formulas are made to hydrate, tighten, and improve elasticity over time without harsh ingredients or a luxury price tag. Right now, Go Pure has a crazy deal. For a limited time, you can get 57% off the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream and Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream bundle. You can also get 25% all other products by using code RealityHits at GoPure.com. So head to GoPure.com and use code RealityHits for a huge discount. And after you buy, do us a favor. When they ask you where you heard about Go Pure, tell them it was from our show. You will love them. I'm obsessed. This is from Jenny McCorkle. Any after augmentation bra suggestions? Yes, anything obviously very soft like sports bra like material, but definitely things that button in the front, like button right between your boobs, because it's going to be too hard to reach around and put anything around the back. Anything that buttons up front, comfy, supportive, sports bra, very light, very easy. That's what I'm wearing. Buttons in the front. That's the best thing that I could tell you. There are so many you can just find even on Amazon that are amazing. A lot of people ask about the cost. This is from Jessie Went. A lot of people were asking about that. So I asked my doctors how much this would cost. So mind you, I went to the best doctors in Beverly Hills, Dr. John Lakey and Dr. Daniel Poor. They did my surgery, and they are the Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery Group. They are amazing doctors. They did my first boob job, which looked so amazing when I first got them done. They have been my friends and doctors for years and years and years, and they are the best of the best. I asked him how much this would cost. He said it could cost anywhere from $50,000 to $80,000. So remember, this is in Beverly Hills. It's not going to be that expensive everywhere that you go. It is going to be expensive though, because it is a life-changing surgery and there is a lot to be done. So yeah, it is pretty expensive, but at the same time, like I said, depending on where you go and where you get it done, the prices will change. They will go up and down. It's not always going to cost that much wherever you go. Just make sure you're going with someone who you think is amazing. Just like me, I would not have gone to any other doctors because they are incredible and I trust them with everything. And they did a wonderful job. So it's worth it. So that's about what it would normally cost in Beverly Hills. This is from Galito XO or Galit XO. Is Cruz speaking at all now? Cruz is saying a little bit more words every single day. I'm so proud of him. He is saying more things like mama, yeah, hi. He'll just randomly say different words here and there, but he is still nonverbal. We're working on it every day. He is doing amazing. He is my special, amazing, wonderful child, and I'm so proud of him. I keep hoping that it will come one day, and I think that it will. He gets closer every single day. I hear him playing and saying words all the time. He randomly said gorilla. He says orange. He says up. The fact that he's adding more words to his vocabulary is a win, and I'm so proud of him. He is so smart. His OT, his speech therapy, everything that we work on with him every single day, it is helping, and he is just so amazing. Oh my God, this question is hilarious. Love Animal Rescue. They asked, did the new boyfriend pay for it? Oh my God. Absolutely not. Nobody paid for my surgery but me, all me. I decided everything I wanted to do for me. And little side note, I'm single. We actually did not last. We were very good friends before we started dating. It was kind of like a whirlwind relationship. It went into the public way sooner than we ever would have wanted it to. We still care about each other. It ended amicably, but I just could not do the long distance. And, he's got a lot of obligations with his 3 kids and jobs, and we live 3 hours away. So it was just too tough to keep it going. We really cared about each other. Hopefully we can remain friends, but it's just something I didn't see that was going to be able to continue in the future. So your girl is single, and definitely nobody paid for my surgery but me. I'm a boss baby, boss bitch. I got this all by myself, and I'm happy. Actually, I feel good. I'm glad that I am, I still got a lot of healing to do, a lot of learning to do. So I think being single for a little bit longer is what's best for me. It was a short relationship, short couple months. Like I said, it got into the media much sooner than we wanted it to, but I feel good about the decision, and I think, this is what's best for me. So wish him the best, wish everything the best. It just wasn't for me. It just didn't work out. So I'm single. Tell your friends. Okay, this is from Tori Dupree. What were you most worried about before the procedure? I think anytime that I have any kind of surgery done, whether it was getting my tonsils taken out or anything like that, like being under anesthesia is scary no matter what. So I did a lot of praying. I did a lot of, calling everybody, telling everybody I love them and doing all that kind of stuff. I think that is almost the scariest part for me. Also, waking up knowing you're going to be in a lot of pain is scary, but I just think going under anesthesia is always scary. So I made sure I prayed, and I thank God for everything he's given me, and I felt so much better going in. Okay, this is from Jules 3286. Flashback to VPR. Did you get pressured by Jax to get larger implants than what you wanted? I want to make this very clear. I always wanted bigger boobs. I always wanted that. It was my decision to get the boobs done. Yes, he was telling me, go a little bit bigger than smaller, blah, blah, blah. I loved the way my boobs looked whenever I first got them done. They were amazing. They got bigger with time. I think that's something that people don't realize. After having my son and my weight fluctuating, they got so much bigger. I loved the way they looked whenever I very first got them done, and they're going to look like that again, maybe a little bit smaller. So I don't regret having them done. I just, it's just things over the years. It's been 10 years, so it's time to get them redone. This is from Lisby the Van Can Jim. I don't know how to say that. Do you also feel better mentally? Yes, I am in such a better place now than I was last year. Every day I'm getting stronger. I am so proud of myself. It has been a journey. I've been through a lot of hard stuff, but I feel amazing. And this is only going to help me mentally and physically as well. So I am so proud of that. And I just can't wait to see how I feel in a couple more months whenever everything is healed and the swelling has gone down. I just want to say thank you guys so much. I hope I cleared up any questions that you guys had. I appreciate you guys reaching in to me. I'll fill you guys in on more details next week, like after I get the tubes taken out, how my recovery is still going. But as of right now, I'm feeling good, getting stronger every day. I did this for me. I'm so happy and proud of myself. I feel so strong. I feel so empowered. I feel good. And, I just love you guys. And I hope that everyone has an amazing weekend, an amazing week. I'll be answering so many more questions in the weeks to come. I love you guys, and I hope you all have a fabulous day. Remember, be respectful, try to be positive, and just be happy. Don't let people get you down, and do not be an internet troll. I love y'all. Have the best day ever. And thanks for listening to When Reality Hits.
This October, Fear is free on Pluto TV with horror movie collections from Paranormal Activity, The Ring,
You will die in 7 days.
Scream, and From Dusk Till Dawn.
This is my kind of place.
And don't miss the man-made nightmares in Mary Shelley's Frankenstein or the world-ending chaos in 28 Days Later.
There's something in the blood.
All the scares, all for free. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.